I thought that it was fear initially, that I was just scared. But I think if I'm being honest with myself, it's more than that. And I think that it just comes down to the fact that I don't think that you're my person.
The easy thing to do when I was talking to Serena was run. And that's what I wanted to do, because that's what I've seen my whole life, is just to run from difficult conversations. But nothing gets resolved.
Well, at least they didn't put her in a minivan. Welcome back. Hometown Dates, bringing life into perspective for the 4 remaining women. And one of the frontrunners, Serena P, decided she needed to self-eliminate, sending Matt into the limo for a sad ride to the rose ceremony. Families entered the Bachelor bubble this week as Matt tries to narrow down who will be his lobster. And that means, once again, it's time for 78% of America loves Ted. Joining us, Ted, I mean, nothing's bipartisan anymore. I apologize.
Great poll numbers.
That's right. Biggest ever. Joining us now from Bachelor Nation headquarters is our producer, Ted Johnson. Ted, okay, so what happened with Serena P?
So you remember last week when Matt decided that she would be the perfect one for the tantric date.
A tantric yoga, if my memory's fresh. Yes.
Well, so he thought it was great. She thought that it was really weird. I sensed there was something off with them. So she goes to the hometown date, which is just the family members just come to the hotel. And she's like, I love him, I love him. And the sister was like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. And she was like, you're right, I don't. And then, basically. And then that's what that happened. And for the first time ever, the lead of the show had to take the sad limo ride back.
Oh, well, I mentioned the minivan, and I love a minivan. We were talking a couple weeks ago. ABC obviously ran out of money and put the contestants in a 1998 gray minivan. So,
right.
I mean, at least they have the limo back.
Right. So they got the limo back for the short ride to the rose ceremony.
Okay, so obviously we're in the middle of a pandemic. So how are these hometown dates working?
So the family members must be quarantining for a while, and then the dater picks one activity to do from their hometown. So Michelle, she did a bike ride, and then then they meet up with their family as if it's their house. She's the local girl from Minnesota. Family, very delightful. Loved them. They're great. They should come on our show. But I don't know if he's totally into Michelle, but I like her. I think she has a good shot of being the Bachelorette.
And again, Ted's right. If Michelle's family's watching, please email us at the Jason Show Facebook page. That's right. You can have any segment you want.
Yes.
Okay, he went skydiving as well. Who did he go skydiving with?
So apparently this is what Rachael does in her hometown. I wasn't really sure about that. Like, how does this happen? But anyways, so Rachel's the problematic one, right? We've talked about that. She's the front runner, and she thought it would be a good idea to go skydiving. It didn't go so well, Leo.
We did it. We did it. Here comes Rachel. Rachel! Rachel!
Oh my
goodness.
Goodness. It's like he's on a date with Alex Kendall on a Vespa.
Yeah.
That's an old Fox 9 joke, but yes.
And we can laugh because everyone's okay.
Yeah. Oh my, that was like a sack of potatoes right there. My goodness, that poor young lady.
She's like, I've got so much dirt in my mouth.
Oh, now why did they do this, Ted? Poor Rachael.
Yeah, well, anyways, he says that moment of her crashing into the ground, he realized, he's like, I realized how much I'm falling for her.
Oh, okay.
And like the fact that I could have lost her right there. Like he thought she was going to die or something, but he immediately goes to console her. She's like, he's the only one I would have wanted in that moment.
Okay. How about Bree before I vomit? What about Bree?
I like Bree. I love Bree. She's great. She's she quit her job at Facebook to be on the show, which probably was not a good idea.
No.
But, I like her. I think he likes her, but not as much as Rachael.
Wah, wah.
So that's sad.
Okay, 30 seconds or so. You're wrapping. You know the time. How do you think the rest of the season's going to go with all the controversy?
Well, so next week we've got the Women Tell All, where we're going to talk about Escort Gate and all that other stuff that was going on in the season. And, Chris Harrison's going to be there, so it was before a lot of this other stuff went on. I think we're going to get down to Bree versus Rachael, and I think Rachel's going to be the one who wins. So, and then after that, who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Ted Johnson, everybody, from Bachelor headquarters. Thank you very much.
You.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting with the Rachael.